is the star, co-executive producer of Grey's Anatomy. Yes, the series is America's longest-running primetime medical drama. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Pompeo is with us back on GMA. Good morning to you. And can I just say, congratulations. Grey's has been renewed yet again. Here you are going to another season as you are, the 19th season for Grey's. After nearly 2 decades as Meredith Grey, do you have an ending in mind for this character who we love so much, Ellen? I almost said Meredith. Ellen?
I've tried it. We're not talking about endings anymore. It doesn't go well when I do that, Robin. It's nice to see you, Robin. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so early here in Los Angeles. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not. Thank you for all the kind words. You've been there with us for a lot, most of it, pretty much. You've been on the set and everything. Isn't it crazy how long it's going on and how much love we get from these fans?
But you know what? It is and it's not, because you're right. I've had the pleasure, and it was a pleasure spending time on the set a few times over the years. It truly is a family atmosphere, is it not, Ellen?
Yes, it definitely is, and including it. We have our ups, our downs, our pandemics. We go through it all. It's unlike films, when you film something for a few months and then you leave and you don't usually see each other again ever, if press days or parties or whatever. We truly are, 1 hour drama on network television or even streaming shows is a different situation, because we are filming for long periods of time and we are with each other for long periods of time. So that does present specific challenges that movies necessarily don't. So.
But it's good that you're returning. You had the winter hiatus. You're returning from that next month. So there's a lot of anticipation. I mean, there's a cliffhanger, and then there's a cliffhanger. Yours was a literal cliffhanger, was it not?
It was, yes. It was a literal cliffhanger. I don't actually have the re-air date. I don't know if you do. If you have that, you can share it with me, because I don't know it. But I can promise we did literal cliffhanger. Why not?
As we're seeing, you keep us on the edge of our seats, and we've seen so many of our favorite characters come back for guest appearances over the years. I love how you do that. Who are you just can't wait to see again on set?
Well, I don't know that we're bringing anybody else back that we've seen. Last year was extraordinary because obviously shooting through the beginning stages of the pandemic was something new for everybody. We hadn't done it before, and the ability to be able to get old characters back and bring that nostalgia to the fans, and then be able to shoot on the beach safely, it just worked out in the best of ways. And Grey's is really such a blessing in that way, where just when we don't know what we're going to do next, we get these incredible gifts from the universe. And last year we had Patrick and T.R. Knight and so many other people return from the past that the fans really loved. And this year we're lucky enough to have Scott Speedman rejoin us. And him and I are good friends, and we're having a great time filming. So we hope that the audience loves this season as well.
Oh, I know that they will. You know that they will. And you are a gift, not just with Grey's, but your work outside of Grey's. The fact that you're the co-founder, chief impact officer of your own company, and this is an issue you're quite passionate about. Can you tell folks about it?
I would love to. Thank you for mentioning it. So we, me and my two co-founders, Jen Hoffman and Livio Bisterzo, we founded a company called Betr Remedies. And basically, being on a medical show for 19 seasons, I have a lot of friends who are in the healthcare space, doctors, nurses, work in healthcare in some capacity. And we all know, I think we've become acutely aware of all the inequities across healthcare on so many different levels. And it seems like a massive problem to address. And so the question I had for myself was, how do we chip away at one problem? Let's just start with one problem. What is one problem we see, and how do we address it? And how do I use my amazing platform and audience from Grey's to sort of make some little difference and change in people's lives. And over the pandemic, I started doing a series of Zooms, and I have my podcast, Tell Me, where we interview some doctors, some not, some just interesting people. But one area of health equity that is really, really glaringly unfair to me is prescription medication and medication access. And that was the idea behind founding Betr Remedies, which is an over-the-counter medicine brand with a give-back component. So we make, proudly to say, I now make medicine. We make all of 15 different brands. We're at Walmart, 2,000 Walmart stores this month. And we make every kind of over-the-counter medicine you can imagine, but we have a give-back component, which is for every box of medicine we sell, we make sure that some person gets a prescription medicine that they need. I'm not sure if people are aware. I certainly wasn't before I started this. I was not aware that 1 in 4 Americans struggle to pay for their prescription medication that they really need for their quality of life. Whether it be insulin, heart medication, whatever, a lot of Americans depend on medicine, and we all know it's too expensive. Prescription medication should not be a luxury. I won't get into, my feelings about that. We all know it's unfair, and that's what matters. Is that if you?
Well, you know what, Ellen Pompeo, it's very obvious your passion for what you're doing with the other co-founders, and thank you for the impact and the difference that you're making in so many lives. It's always good to see you.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Anytime. Grey's Anatomy returns Thursday, February 24th. You're welcome, Ellen. 9 p.m. Eastern here on ABC. Oh, Ginger.